Hello there, RJB here, and today it's a short video instead of one of those longer ones because I've been doing a lot of long videos for the last couple of months, I believe. I haven't really done a short one in the last couple of months, so it's time for a short video where we just dive straight into a match, and this time it's Hamburgersasu on the purple Zerg against LikeFirsTime on the yellow Protoss. LikeFirsTime is also known as Ameba City. He's kind of just a Protoss player. He's pretty good at Terran and Zerg as well. Not very good, because I haven't really seen many Terran or Zerg games from him to really, have a great idea of how he plays on those. But I do know that on Protoss he is pretty strong. He's not a high APM player. He hovers around 180 to 240. Most of the time on the lower end of that range. He focuses on very shuttle-heavy playstyles, as do most players, but it's something that he in particular excels at. Even though he is slower, the frequency at which he can send out shuttle drops and coordinate them and make them hit the target is actually quite impressive. But he's up against Hamburgersasu, who back in 2019 was more or less an absolute speed demon. Great control, he had great mechanics, he had great awareness, but most of all, he was very explosive. Very explosive. This is before he got carpal tunnel. Alright, so he starts off with a pool after 2 hatcheries, which is quite uncommon for a choke build order, because most of the time a choke build order consists of 1 hatchery into a pool into that 3rd hatchery. But he switched it around. He's aiming to get a couple more drones out onto the map to boost up his economy to get bigger a little bit faster. Basically, he's gambling. Because if LikeFirsTime was going for very early zealot pressure with triple or 4 gateways, then Hamburgersasu would be in a lot of trouble, but he's kind of in the clear for now. He's in the clear for now. There's no pressure coming out just yet. Also, the sound settings, I'm not sure if they're low or high. Let me just check real quick. Oh yeah, the music volume is very, very low, so I'm gonna put that up a little bit higher here. Hope it isn't really a very noticeable presence, the music in the background, but it's better than having no music in the background at all. So after the Nexus 2 gateways, a Forge, probably a Cybercore there after the double gas as well, there's the Cybercore. Most of the time when people play PvZ, they go for triple gateway. He goes for double gateway. But he also went for a gas that is earlier than usual. Usually we see a triple gateway gas coming out from the Protoss when they're playing against the Zerg. He goes for double gateway, double gas, and a Forge very early. He goes for a weapon attack first. Alright, so the fact that he goes for a weapon attack implies that he's gonna go for probably an attempt at breaking through the choke with zealot pressure. And he's gonna get speed probably as well. Probably going to be speed. After he gets a Citadel, maybe he's going to go for a Robotics. It is a Citadel. Alright, so we can expect him to start adding on a couple more gateways. Otherwise, you wouldn't get a Citadel and a Forge with no Robo. You might get a Robo here on the middle though. But the bottom line is that level 1 weapon attack is pretty early. Robo there in the front, Zerglings are moving out, going to try to snipe the probe, but the probe there is protected pretty well, so instead he goes for the base to get some information, get right into the middle there. There's one Zergling there, he got some information. Robo's there on the middle, so actually I have to slightly adjust my prediction of what he's going to do. Hamburgersasu though is not going to let him do it though. Hamburgersasu has some plans of his own. He's making a lot of Zerglings. He's going to try to kill this here on the middle. Comes in from behind, gets on top of the cannon. The cannon is finishing up there though. Zealots coming in to save the day. Zealots are protecting the cannon really well. Hamburgersasu can't get on top of it. Hamburgersasu takes to the cannon in the end, but it almost cost him all of his Zerglings. So he actually is unable to stop the proxy robo on the middle. from coming online, but he has more Zerglings there coming in. He's going to try to get a surround on those Zealots. He gets in on the Zealots, gets a great surround there, but Zealots are pretty damn strong. It's difficult to fight against. The micro there from LikeFirsTime is also pretty good, but looks like Hamburgersasu simply has too many Zerglings, and it does look like he's going to take this one down. Cannon there on the side, though, very close to finishing up. He's going to have to take that one down very, very quick. Cannon is finishing up, gets on top of it, cancels it, and Hamburgersasu with some amazing control and a great timing, great game plan as well, because now he's going to drone up very soon here back at home. He's got 6 hatcheries added on there. He's got 7 hatcheries in the back, one in the front for a total of 8 hatcheries in total, which is a lot of hatcheries this early into the match. And he's only on 16 drones in total. So he's going to be able to make a lot of drones very quickly, very soon. Wait, he's going for 2 more hatcheries? He's going... Oh my god, this guy is a madman. 9 hatcheries, 10 hatcheries in total. They're in the back and in the choke. Zerglings are coming across the map. They don't have speed. They're just going with Slow Ling. He's going with Slow Ling pressure onto a Protoss. This is unheard of, but there are the Zealots with their speed. Level 1 attack also finished up. They're going to take down those Zerglings pretty damn quick. He's microing backwards to his cannons. This game so far is actually certifiably almost insane, because this is something we never ever see attempted by anyone. Hamburgersasu with the Zergling control. This is madness. He's droning up back at home. He's got a lot of drones. He's got 7 of them queued up, already on 23. LikeFirsTime is on 43. He's making all his supply stuck at the moment. He really desperately needs more pylons. He's got a robo there in the back, support bay as well, and he's got a Templar's Archive also finished up. He's got Storm on the way, and robo number 2 also being added on there in the back. So everything from LikeFirsTime got tremendously slowed down. Tremendously slowed down. Also the fact that he's supply stuck slows him down even more. Shuttle speed though is almost finished up, but he's going to have to wait for Templars to finish, and considering he was supply stuck, that's going to take a long time. He didn't even have the shuttle queued up. Well, he already has 1 shuttle finished, so actually he did. But the bottom line is, he got slowed down, and Hamburgersasu now is in a really good spot. Although now Zealots are just walking right into the base. He didn't block off the entrance really. He had to put a Zergling there in between that little portion there to prevent those Zealots from getting in. And now the Zealots are out for blood. He's pulling the Zealots into the Sunkens there though. Now they're going for the backline there. They're gonna kill all the drones that he put so much effort into building. No, he's fighting back against the Zerglings first. Gonna have to scare them away. Then he's gonna try to get some hits down on the Hydralisk den. But the Hydralisks themselves have already spawned. More Zerglings are spawning as well. This is a very tight and close race. This is too close. So yeah, in the end, you can't actually do much with those Zealots. I thought they were going to achieve much more. But Hamburgersasu actually just handles it perfectly. It was absolutely perfectly handled by Hamburgersasu. Most players would honestly take way more damage from that one than Hamburgersasu did right there, but that was just superb. I don't have much else to say about it. The Templars though have finished. There's a Templar Storm coming in. There's no Hydra in between that shuttle and its destination. It flies in. Hamburgersasu isn't noticing it. Okay. He just saved a couple of those drones, but there's another storm there. Gets another couple drones there. There's only 18 of them left. So that went about as bad as it could. Not sure what he was focusing on or what he was doing, but that shuttle just flew right in, got the storm off, and really, it slowed him down tremendously. Hamburgersasu had a huge advantage over LikeFirsTime, but LikeFirsTime just with a very simple shuttle drop that didn't even have assistance, didn't even get microed. He just flew in there without getting detected somehow, even though flying through 1, 2, 3 Overlords over a bunch of Zerglings, and everything just went wrong there for Hamburgersasu. Maybe he got too cocky, maybe he got too confident, too comfortable. But let's hope that this second shuttle drop, which is actually just 3 empty shuttles and 1 shuttle filled up with 2 Templars, which is now in the front, if this is gonna do anything at all. Starts focusing down the shuttles, kills all 4 shuttles before they even arrive on the scene. So that turned out really well for Hamburgersasu. Now imagine if Hamburgersasu didn't even lose any drones. He would be so far... ahead right now. He would be so massive. He would be absolutely massive. He'd be on like 75 or 80 drones, have like 15 hatcheries, have like 150 supply. He would be massive. But LikeFirsTime has been given the opportunity to get comfortable, get back in the race. He's got a lot of stuff on the way. Level 2 attack is on the way. Level 1 armor has finished. He's got air armor on the way as well to help those shells get in on the target. Templar energy, of course, is also very important, so is scarab damage. Now the reaver, the Protoss push is gonna commence. Dragoons, Zealots, Templars, and a reaver. Templars there for the Hydralisks, which are not yet coming in to the front. He's waiting. He's letting the Sunkens do the work. It honestly looks like he doesn't really have to use that many Hydralisks to defend against this. Although more Zealots are coming from the base there, from LikeFirsTime, entering the pathway into the choke point there. And he might actually have to start pulling Hydralisks from the back to the front to defend against this, because it does look like all the Sunkens here in the front are gonna get taken down. But I believe Hamburgersasu is waiting for these units to enter into the middle, enter into the base, and he's going to go for a surround. All units are coming in from the back to the front, going for the surround. Templars are waiting to strike, waiting to storm those Hydralisks down to death. Gets on top of the Dragoons, slowly crawling forward, gets his round on the Reaver. Templars aren't really storming that well. More Reavers are there in the back, but Reavers are not getting picked up by the shuttles, although they are killing all the Hydras there with support from a Templar. Now the shuttles are coming in from the backside. They're going to try to snipe them down, though. Takes one. The last one is... yeah, he takes down the shuttles with ease. Very quick response, great target firing there from Hamburgersasu. Keeps himself out of harm's way. Now he also has a second layer. Hive is on the way, so we probably got Overlord speed and transportation. Well, transportation and now Overlord speed. Who's going to try to go for an Overlord drop onto the minerals of LikeFirsTime very soon, most likely. Hydra's coming in for the surround on the Reavers. Reavers trying to fight back. The Reavers are getting a lot of mileage out of their Scarabs, but not enough. Hamburgersasu is still very comfortable on 72 drones. 5 hatches on the bottom side, 5 on the top side for a total of 11. His upgrades are also coming along nicely. He's got level 1 attack for Hydras and level 1 carapace both on the way. The Hive has finished just on time. Only still mining from 4 gas. Wait, he's getting speed now. So there's transportation and speed both on the way. That's why you got the Lair and the Hive. So we can get one upgrade while the Hive is morphing, and the second upgrade while the Hive is finished. But a massive attack there coming out from LikeFirsTime once again. This time around, its army is bigger than before. Got more Reavers this time around as well. Dragoon, Zealot, everything is coming in through the front door. He's walking into a surround of Sunkens though, and Hydra's coming in to support as well. Upgrades for Hydras are finishing up just in time to really start making a difference, because without the upgrades on the Hydras, you would simply be dealing less damage and be taking more damage. But actually, this Reaver Dragoon push here from LikeFirsTime, the Reavers are very well protected behind those Dragoons, although now more Hydras coming in from the side there. He gets his round. Is this going to be enough? Are the Scarabs going to clean this out, or is Hamburgersasu going to clear out the Reavers before the Scarabs can actually do too much? Although almost the entire army went down there. Almost the entire army went down. He's adding on 2 more hatches there in the back and getting a lot more gas as well. He's now on... He was on 4, now he's on 7. He's adding on number 8 and 9 as well. Great Spider also on the way. He might want to switch over into Guardians soon, but currently he is unable to afford the Mutas or the Guardians. He's gonna have to stick with Hydras for now. So yeah, LikeFirsTime pulling off a very strong build order there. It's a little bit messy on the middle, but he has 6 gateways, 6 gateways here. A lot of 10, then another 4, 17 in total. He didn't build a lot of structures, but he's at least very consistently pushing and harassing and forcing Hamburgersasu to be with his back against the wall, forced to defend, forced to spend on Hydras, and not much on progressing. He's been killing a lot of Hydras, but the Hydras are so cheap, so easy to replace. Hamburgersasu truly is the expert of the Hydralisks. He's keeping himself alive with this very simple, cheap, basic unit. Most players would honestly go for advanced technology, but Hamburgersasu is getting so much done with just those Hydralisks. And he's very rich. He's very, very rich. Very rich. Comes in once again there, force around all those Dragoons and Reavers, but Templars, Dragoons, Reavers are such a strong combination. It is like throwing your meat into the meat grinder, where it's minced to unrecognizable forms. Although, very slowly, those Dragoons are going down to the Sunkens. And once the Dragoon count has been whittled down, he strikes. He goes in, target fires the Reavers, target fires the Templars, and slowly but surely, quickly, erases this army from his base. Very well played. Some Guardians on the way there in the back as well. Count a total of 6 there in the back. Not a lot of Guardians, but at least he's getting some diversity into the mix. That's going to make it easier for him to defend against his frontal push. If only now he got something like Lurkers, although Lurkers also very expensive in the gas department. He might not be able to afford them. He added on 2 more hatcheries there as well, so he's got 5 and 8 for 13, and the main hatchery for 14. 14 hatcheries might not sound like a lot, but it really does provide you with sufficient production. Honestly, it really does. So 4 robots here in the middle, is adding on a lot more gateways. It doesn't look pretty, but he's getting the job done. That is staying maxed out, or at least he's trying to stay maxed out on 191. Hamburgersasu now on 139. Guardians on top of the Sunkens. They don't have upgrades yet. He's getting level 1 carapace for air though. Ground carapace and... Ooh, storm drop, but a storm drop missed. He took down the shuttle just in time. I missed the shuttle, but he got it. His awareness is greater than mine, and he's playing the game itself. He took that down, stopped the loss of his drones, did lose some drones on the gas there, but he's successfully defending this time and time again. It's closer than it should be, because honestly that storm drop that he got hit by was absolutely disastrous, but he's staying alive. He's not dying yet. Another batch of Guardians there spawning in the back. More drones are being morphed to put them on the gas, but now another attack coming in there. More Dragoons, level 2 attack, 1 armor, are breaking through. Level 3 attack soon finishing as well. Reavers are there behind Dragoons, but the Guardians are taking down the Dragoons with, I don't want to say with ease, but they're most certainly helping those Sunkens and Hydras with defending. Guardians now in a chase. He's going to try to take down some of those Reavers, but a drop there also coming in from the side. There's some Hydras in between, but the drop is coming very, very close to the drones. Hamburgersasu is going to try to snipe them with the Scorches. He fails the micro with the Scorch. Going to have to run those drones away very, very quickly. Manages to avoid most of the storm. Comes back to it. Gets stormed again, but keeps most of those drones alive. Going to try to take down the last couple of Templars with the Mutalisks, and then morph them into Guardians. Guardians here, though, are overextended while he's basically lost his focus for a little while. But they do micro away out of the storm and go back in to do some more damage. So 44 drones there. Hamburgersasu not having a great time now. If only Hamburgersasu didn't get stormed that one time after he did so much damage to LikeFirsTime in the early phase of the game, he would be smashing. But for now, he's still forced to defend. He's still forced to play the defender's role. Still has no lurkers. There's no detection for LikeFirsTime. I don't know if he has an observatory at all. No observatory at all. So he's just playing this without detection whatsoever. And playing this without lurkers whatsoever. Lurkers would be an amazing tech switch from Hamburgersasu. But as I said before, the Hydras are doing the trick for now. Oh, lurkers are spawned. Lurkers are finished. Scorch going to try to take down those shuttles. He gets all of them. Wow. Wow. He gets every single one of them. Oh, that was great. That was beautiful. Beautiful Scorch control. Not sure how he does it, but he manages to do it. So once again, more Sunkens coming out there in the front. LikeFirsTime, his base here looks really small, but everything is here on the middle. Everything is there on the middle. He hasn't really built anything here in the back except simulators to get more gas. Drop there on the top side. Scorches in between. Drones in between. Drones in between. Comes in. Tries to snipe it. Snipes it. Oh, there's one more shuttle. It's going to fly around. Fly around. Starts low. Templars are in there. There's no Templars in there. It's just Zealots. It was scary for a moment. Scary for a moment. He almost got me. Got me in the first half, but once I saw the Zealots, I knew he was just trying to pull tricks on Hamburgersasu. Guardians from past the hill really being annoying on those Dragoons. He's getting level 2 armor now on level 2 level 1 shield. So he hasn't really been getting every single upgrade at the same time. He's mostly getting weapon upgrades, which are on level 3, but Hamburgersasu is getting every single upgrade at the same time. His air is on 2 carapace, his ground is on 2 and 2 attack as well. Shield is now coming into the front door, flying into Hydra, going straight for the drones, gonna try to snipe them. Drones are running away to safety. He has a storm off, kills 8 drones, not a big hit, not a massive hit, but a hit nonetheless, but not a hit that really matters. Although Hamburgersasu is currently on low minerals. He isn't liking that one, but he's almost maxed out, so he's going to go for the counter-attack there after LikeFirsTime just threw away his entire army trying to break through the front door there to no success. So now the Guardians, Lurkers, Hydras are coming out from the base, entering in this narrow pathway. Going to try to kill the contain here on the middle. Going to try to take down those cannons. Templars have stormed, but they haven't quite hit what they wanted to. And LikeFirsTime realizes that with all of his structures here on the middle, and not much left to protect them, that yes, he has lost the game. He has lost the game. So LikeFirsTime taps out, Hamburgersasu takes home the win, which he earned. He really earned this win. He really showed off his mechanics in the early phase, showed off his decision making, and after that he showed off that he is an absolute master at defending with the Hydralisk. An absolute master. He has 1 sunken in the back. He didn't build any static defense except for 1 sunken in the back, and relied entirely on his map awareness, which at one point did kind of backfire, but in the end he takes home the W, takes home the win, and he can call himself the victor over LikeFirsTime. So that's the game for today. Let's very quickly look through this score tab. A lot of units lost, but you know, that is Zerg against the Protoss. LikeFirsTime also lost almost equal amounts of units, which doesn't really come to our surprise, because he was sending those Zealots into that defense, into that fortress of Hamburgersasu non-stop. So both players actually kind of just, you know, throwing units at each other while trying to mix small little tricks up here and there. Structures, of course, a lot of race structures there from LikeFirsTime, but he was mostly killing Sunkens. Hamburgersasu killed, I believe, a couple of cannons on the middle, a pylon, and 2 robos. That's pretty much everything he killed. We didn't really get to the point where either player started killing things in the other person's base, because LikeFirsTime left pretty early on. Minerals mined, yeah, quite a difference, but very well spent. He pretty much spent everything that he got. He mined about 82,000, maybe a little bit less, let's say 81,000. Actually, a little bit more. Yeah, it's 82,000. I can't count. I suck at counting. But 82,000 minerals and gas mined in total. Spent about the same. Very well spent. Very well used income there from Hamburgersasu. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Short video. See you next time around. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Do whatever you want. Have a good day.